Hey Taurus, so today we're going to go ahead and look at your new love reading. This is for those of you who are single, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And we're going to take a look and see who is this new person that's coming into your life, who is your next love, next encounter. So we're going to get some details on how you'll know who this person is, who they are, what this connection will be like between the two of you, and any other details that need to come up here today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Wow, we have almost all wands. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, King of Cups showing up at the bottom of the deck here. So for some of you watching this, this could be a Six of Wands here. This could be somebody who... Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing I never got the chance to tell you, or I wish that I had gotten the chance to tell you. This person you're connecting to, or whoever I'm picking up on today, they're showing us the Four of Pentacles for their thoughts and their feelings towards you. I definitely feel like there's an individual who is coming through. They could be a water sign. They don't have to be. Lots of fire and water, but they're very almost like looking from afar right now. This person is holding a lot back, okay, with the High Priestess here, Four of Pentacles. This person connected to you right now is holding a lot back. I am seeing a firefighter, so that could be a specific message for somebody. This person could be a firefighter. I feel like Six of Wands here, the connection between you both right now. It almost feels like this is a situation where maybe for some of you there was a feeling of moving quickly, or you were getting to know each other, or maybe things were moving quickly, and it seems like there is something about your hair. Okay, I don't know if this person may have loved your hair or complimented your hair, or maybe they have long hair. I feel like there is also a message I'm picking up on. This won't be for everybody. This is a specific message here. There may have been a family member who either introduced you to this person, or a family member who could be getting in the way, a sister, a brother, maybe a parent, but it feels more like a sibling here. I am also getting Pisces energy coming through, so somebody here could be a Pisces as well. It's like the feeling I'm getting, for some of you, this may have been something where there was a lot of passion between you both. For some, this may be a fairly new connection, but for others, take it how it's going to resonate. It's like I'm getting there was a lot of fiery passion here, or almost like hot hands in a way. They're kind of telling me to where maybe there's a feeling of, with all this fire, all these wands, it may have been easy for you to push each other's buttons. And I'm getting actually specifically, you could have pushed this person's buttons more so. I mean, it could have been mutual, but with the Six of Wands, it could have been a little bit ego-driven. This may have been somebody who you were getting to know, who you were progressing things with, but they may have kind of taken on a little bit of a distant stance from you because of ego, because of pride. This person may have wanted attention, or they may have, prioritized certain things like that. And so I do feel like the connection here between you both, I do feel for some of you, this person here that I'm connecting to, I am hearing double life. It doesn't have to be like a major thing, but this person could be somebody with the High Priestess who is really having a hard time, or an inability almost, to let go of an identity of some kind, or to even let go of a certain lifestyle or a double life in some way. And I'm getting a lot of ego again with this person here, a lot of Leo fire energy again coming through. It's interesting because I feel like this person, I'm hearing something about the chase. So they either chased you in the past, or there was kind of a runner-chaser dynamic even. But I'm getting that right now, the way they're showing up here with the Four of Pentacles, they feel... Let me see. Justice, strength. Yeah. This is definitely, I'm picking up on today, definitely somebody, again, I want to say, who is, or has been, I mean, I still think that they could be, very much in their ego. It's almost like somebody who doesn't want to budge right now. They don't want to move. They don't want to budge. And it feels like with the Justice here, the Strength card, it's like I feel someone is trying to almost distract themselves with other things or distract themselves from the truth. And so it's coming up as like a frustration here. And you actually have the Five of Wands on your side. I'm getting something about flowers surrounding you. Some of you are trying to maybe, this won't again be for everybody. Maybe you're trying to move on with a new partner, or you're just trying to plant new seeds in your life right now. And it's almost like you're trying to grow these flowers, these plants, but there's this sense of frustration in the background, or this sense of like having a hard time getting to that level. So it feels like this whole situation feels a bit tense. You know, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Strength card, it's all kind of like restricted in a way. Nine of Wands here too. And I do feel like this connection could have been very undeniable in terms of an instant spark, or maybe what you had between each other was quite passionate, or like an instant connection, whether this is new or someone from the past. And it feels like it's almost a sense of, I'm not doing anything, so I'm not going to do anything either. This could be kind of like a tit for tat type of energy, maybe not purposely, but it could be. And again, they're bringing me back to the message about things that are unsaid, unspoken, unsaid. Yeah, Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles just flew out here. I'm hearing there's a lot of nervousness. I'm hearing my stomach hurts. But it's almost like you can see these two children. So I do feel like this could be somebody who, again, it's almost like they're kind of coming across, I don't know if they're still like this, or this is just how they were and how you'll know who it is. But it's like somebody who may have a bit of an immaturity to them, or it's like there's a feeling, unless it's a brand new connection, if this is somebody who you just met, and you connect with this reading so far, and you're wondering maybe why they haven't, you know, progressed the relationship with you or asked you out again or something like that. But if it is somebody who you've known for a while, there's kind of a feeling of an immaturity here, like the stomach hurts when it comes to maybe like doing something or making a move. It definitely is someone who is in the process here of trying to gather the courage to actually open this connection up a little bit more. We do have the outcome showing as the Ace of Cups. So I feel like there could be a positive outcome here in the future, in the next maybe month or two, between you and this person. I feel like there will almost be like a breaking point, or a limit reached in which, you know, something has to give, kind of. It's almost like with the Four of Pentacles, if you can picture this man holding on to like a cup of water almost, and then eventually he spills it. There's a feeling of like, with the Ace of Cups here showing as the outcome, it almost feels like this person too, they're holding back out of like an embarrassment, or they're holding back out of like a fear of intimacy, yes, but it's also a little bit deeper than that. So maybe it's somebody who feels like they need to again, with the Strength and the Justice, they kind of need to say the right thing, or they need to approach you in the right way. And right now they feel a little bit like anxious, or a little bit like, I need to do this the right way, or I need to, with the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, a lot of those guards up, a lot of those walls up here. So if this is somebody who you have been maybe in separation from, it feels like they're on the brink here, or they're kind of at a place where they are trying to sort of strategically plan how they're going to write this specific message, or how they're going to kind of tell you the reasons why of something, the reasons why it didn't work, or the reasons why they held back, or if they are somebody who has a lot of pride and ego, they may feel a bit shameful or embarrassed about something that happened. I don't know if it's what happened here, but something that they feel kind of almost like they need to make it right. They need to admit their fault or something like that. And I feel like this person here, they are trying to, it's like I feel spirit, the divine, is helping this person to maybe kind of pry open their heart a little bit more and just do it, just take a chance, just take a risk. And again, if this is a fairly new person or new connection, it could even be like there's a fear of rejection. Like if I ask this person out, or if we progress this relationship, I could get hurt, I could get rejected. And I think that this is why they're showing up as the Four of Pentacles here. I am getting something about school or teacher. So maybe somebody here is a teacher or has children. It feels kind of like a traditional person. That may not be for all of you, but for some of you, they could have children, or they could be very structured or organized or have like a routine, and they are somebody who is kind of like not budging from that a little bit. And they have, that's where they're at here. Let's see, how are they showing up? The High Priestess. Yeah, I'm getting somebody with like sandpaper kind of in their mouth, in which this is talking about there's something that I feel they feel nervous about, like dry mouth, you know. They feel nervous, or they feel like they can't say it. And it's almost causing a lot of like backed up energy or frustration, because if you hold that back for a while, it causes frustration. Yeah, Two of Swords, exactly. This is definitely someone I'm picking up on today. I am hearing an L name, Lucas or Luke. They could be, whoever I'm picking up on today, they feel very, it's almost like this person, I'm seeing them cough up things, cough up blood almost, but this is just metaphorical. But the way that this is coming up is like that sandpaper, that abrasive energy. Like this person feels to speak their truth, to speak their mind would be really hard. It's like trying to pull out teeth to make this happen. And again, I am definitely getting the message for a lot of you. This is somebody who is embarrassed about something, or they feel guilty about something, or they feel like they just messed up. They may not be admitting that, they may not have told you that, or they may not be telling you that even now, but it definitely is. I'm picking up on someone who is aware of their kind of fault, or they're aware of what they did to, you know, ruin the relationship, or they're aware of, it's almost like, again, they don't want to admit it though. You know, so I can see this being a situation, it's just an example, but like if somebody did ghost you, and maybe it was for another person, it's just an example, for them to like come forward, even though they're acknowledging that they were wrong in that, for them to come forward and say, I was wrong, I made the wrong decision, I made the wrong choice, they'd almost rather sit in their own misery with the Four of Pentacles. And it's almost like it's making them uncomfortable, because it's like a feeling of, you know, we all kind of have to say what we need to say eventually. And I feel like this person's resisting it. They're pushing it down, they're resisting it. And I think with the Six of Wands and the Justice, it's a combination of ego, pride, and also just having to find the courage to bring justice. I feel like this person could even be trying to find a way to get your attention. This could be through social media. It could be through any forms of like small things to sort of get your attention, or to, because I feel like you could be doing really well. Like I said, it won't be for everyone, but for some of you, you could have another connection, or you could get a lot of attention from other suitors, and this person knows that. And for some of you, you could live at a distance from them. So you are in a different country or a different state, and they feel like this is contributing to the feelings of uncertainty, because they almost feel like you're too far away anyway, or what are you even up to anyway? You know, I could be rejected, or maybe this won't work. It's just like a lot of that overthinking, a lot of that combination of making excuses almost is kind of the feeling I'm getting here with this person today. They could have even have told you an excuse I'm getting. Like they could have said, well, I need to just work on maybe my career. Yeah, definitely an Emperor. Again, somebody who, the Hierophant, again, this could be somebody who has like a structured routine. Could be an older person, doesn't have to be, but it could be, or they just have a strong masculine energy for sure. Aries, Leo, Taurus, Pisces, I was getting earlier. There's something I feel about like this strong sense of pride. Like I need to do this the right way. I need to be seen in the right light. I need others to appreciate me. So it definitely feels like this person is struggling between those two worlds. And it's interesting that the High Priestess came out too, because it's completely kind of contradictory here. It feels like they actually could be trying to turn off their intuition, like trying to put the light switch off on their intuition because it feels too abstract, it feels too, yeah, Seven of Cups. They could even be feeling intuitively kind of pulled towards you, and they don't really understand that, or they don't know where it's coming from. It's like they don't, again, want to admit it maybe. Let's see. I'm getting this person too, they may have even grown up that way, like of resisting their emotions or pushing down their emotions, and so they almost feel, the Lovers here, their feelings for you, they almost feel maybe this feeling of not being allowed to kind of express their emotions. I don't know how they're feeling about you. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. Yeah, I'm hearing, I can't pinpoint it. I can't pinpoint you, or I can't pinpoint this. So yeah, it's almost like a feeling. It's kind of funny in a way, because if you picture this man here and how he looks, and it's like he's almost really grumpy kind of, or like, why can't I figure out this connection? Why can't I just, like, why can't I just feel it? Or why can't I just, it's like they're just trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to figure out why they feel this. They're trying to figure out what this is. They're trying to, and if it is like I said, a newer person, they could feel like this sense of like when you met or when you went on a first date, or if they just see you around, it's almost like they kind of feel, why can't I get this person out of my mind? And it's like very different from maybe what they're used to. So they're really frustrating themselves, because it's like they have this, you are somebody who has this very soft energy too. You could be a water sign, or you're very spiritually connected here. Again, I think that you could be somebody who gets attention from other people even, or you may have just a lot of abundance around you. You're very lucky, you're very abundant. It's like this person is, maybe for some of you, you're from two different kind of cultures or two different worlds in a way. And so they're trying to like pinpoint this. They're trying to figure out, what is this? Why do I feel this way? So they feel frustrated in their own energy. Remember I said earlier too, their stomach hurts. So I feel like this person could even be making themselves kind of sick over this in a way, or they feel this nervousness with you. Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles flew out here too. Yeah, I'm hearing them say, let me just have a little bit more time. Let me just look at this. Let me just focus on my work right now. But what it is it's a distraction. This person is trying to distract themselves from you. They're trying to distract themselves from how they really feel on the inside. And again, I think it's only kind of working for so long. I think this person, they could be really somebody who does focus a lot, again, on routine or career or work. And it's almost like they're ignoring, for those of you who could have been like a breakup or lost relationship, they could even be thinking, in the back of their mind, they kind of see all these cups spilled over, and they see that they've lost you, or they feel like there's sadness about how you are not together anymore. But they, again, are like, let me just focus on my work. Let me just focus on what's in front of me. See how this man is very masculine looking too, or very like kind of, you know, traditionally masculine looking. So I feel like this is this person just, again, distracting themselves here. But there's a lot of emotion, but they're very frustrated. This person is very frustrated. I'm also getting to a message, see, I'm sorry at the bottom. Some of them could feel like you are, they're showing me like a jellyfish, like you could sting them. That will be for some of you if you have a reason to maybe, you know, be angry, or if something happened before. That could be for some of you where they almost feel like this is like approaching a jellyfish, like they feel kind of a fear also about it. Yeah, they're again, going back to the same message here. It's like this person with the Six of Wands, the Strength card, the Justice. They almost feel like there's, on good days I'm getting, or on certain days, they feel like, okay, I can do this, or I can open my heart, or I can maybe even have the courage to say something that I've been wanting to say, or even just like improvement of the self, so that this can kind of develop between you both. But then they also talk themselves out of it. We have still pining, and we have passion. And again, I do feel this is somebody who has a lot of passion for you. This is somebody who's been holding back their passion for you. They've been feeling like there's a lot of like sensual passion between you both. Again, Six of Wands here, all the fire, and the Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. They're really trying to distract themselves from how they're still pining over this. And maybe you too. I mean, the Five of Wands over here for you, I feel like, again, a lot of you are feeling this resistance as well. I'm hearing, I just want you to be honest. See, we have secrets, we have unfaithful. That won't be for everybody, but for some of you with the secrets, the High Priestess, this person may have been, it won't be for everyone, but for some of you, this may have been an affair. Or it may be an affair. It may be like they feel this passion for you, but like they're trying to hold back because maybe they are being unfaithful. I don't know. I want to confirm here, or they could feel like they're going to be unfaithful, or that they were unfaithful before. Waiting. Yeah, again, I'm getting somebody, it's all choked up, like their throat is all blocked up. Let's see, how are they showing up here? High Priestess, the Two of Swords. I don't know why I'm hearing it's funny how things happen. It's funny how things happen. Karmic partner, yeah. For some of you, this person, yeah, okay, karmic partner of the Lovers. For some, this person, it's almost like that song, Ironic. I forgot who the artist is. Morissette, something like that, Ironic. It's kind of like when all is said and done with the Justice card, you can kind of say it's funny how this, it's not funny really, but like, you know, it's funny how this happened at the end of all this. It's funny how whatever happened here, I don't know, maybe they were unfaithful and then they got the same treatment in return, or they lost you because they were unfaithful, or even they could have chosen somebody else, a karmic partner, and it's almost like that may have not fulfilled them. So it's kind of like ironic how, in their eyes, it's like ironic how it all worked out. It's like they're not really seeing it maybe from the same spiritual kind of level, but I do feel like they are stubbornly holding on to this idea that they just don't want to admit that they were wrong, is really what I think what this is. They don't want to admit that they were wrong. And so this could have come full circle with the karmic partner, to where it's like they have to stay silent here. The High Priestess, the Two of Swords, even though their feelings for you is the Four of Pentacles, Lovers, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So like I have to just sit here and work away and do what I have to do, take care of whatever the children, or I have to take care of what's in front of me, even though in the background they're stubbornly holding on to the fact that this was you here and this could have been. So it's very much of like regret, you know, it's very much of regret basically. And that could also be, I'm getting taken back to the stomach hurting again too. There's still hope, and it flew on top of the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want, obviously, but there is still hope, or that's how maybe the universe sees this, or how they see it. It feels like I'm getting, for some of you, or for those of you who, if this would be for you, you've been feeling telepathic messages, or you've been having dreams about this person. You've been having certain little signs that kind of lead you to believe that maybe they still think about you, or that they still want something with you. And that would be the confirmation that there is still hope here. I'm being taken to college for some reason, so that you could have known this person from college, for someone watching, or maybe, I mean, maybe you're in college, but it seems more like it's maybe a history here, or maybe you went to the same college, or something with college, but how's this person feeling about you? They feel like you're very mysterious, okay? I'm hearing you're so mysterious. So yeah, you may not even, maybe you kind of fell off the face of the planet here, or maybe you just went into your own direction, your own path, and they feel like you're very mysterious. See, secret admirer, I will never forget you. I definitely feel like this could be an ex-lover for you, but I can see there could be an entanglement here too with like an ex for them. But I do feel this is someone who, it's obvious here, the Five of Cups, the Lovers, they can't forget you. This is somebody who is secretly thinking about this, you know, again, working on their own thing. For some of you, could be psychics, you could be readers, you could be witches, I'm hearing, and this person could even like not understand that, or they may even think it's creepy, or they just think that you're very mysterious. It's very secretive, you know, this whole thing, very secretive. It's like secretly they're thinking, the High Priestess, secretly I will never forget you. So maybe some of you just need this confirmation if this reading is for you. Maybe you would probably know this intuitively, but yeah, so see, we have karmic partner, twin flame, and lust. I definitely think this could be a twin flame connection. And there is, I mean, it could be a karmic partner and there could be another twin flame, but I mean, their feelings towards you, for most of you, this is a twin flame connection, and they could have been dealing with a karmic partner. Again, I don't know why I'm seeing graduation from college. I don't know what that is. If that resonates with somebody, let me know. Maybe, I don't know, someone's graduating from college, or maybe you have children who are graduating from college, or you graduated together from college. It's also kind of, I mean, I do think that could be it, but it's also metaphorical to some degree too, where this person could be graduating from like this lustful energy, and maybe wanting to like have something more. I'm also seeing ice skating. What is this person thinking and feeling for you? Yeah, I think this person feels comforted by your presence. Again, the Queen of Cups is very tender, very loving. Some of you definitely have prominent water maybe in your chart. I'm getting that they, for some of you watching, you actually could be in communication with this person. I'm getting for someone watching, you could be talking on the phone, and maybe there's just something that is blocking the connection. You know, maybe what we have seen here, ego, pride, having a hard time opening up. If you are in contact with them, when you talk on the phone, they feel very comforted by you. They almost feel like you kind of are somebody who gives them motivation, actually, inspiration. So I can definitely see this being like a very high connection in terms of there's a lot of love and growth potential here. But if you are not in contact, they could even be thinking about like how nice it would be to talk to you at nighttime on the phone, or something about talking on the phone. We have also sad and receptive, yeah, so, and afraid at the bottom. Yep, so this person does feel sad about you. They feel sad about, they feel, for some of you, it's like this person has pushed down these emotions and they've avoided it. And I think that, of course, it's coming from fear. It was because of fear that they may have pushed you away, or it didn't work out. But let's look at the outcome, because the Ace of Cups, we have receptive here. So I do feel looking forward. I'm getting, I'm seeing somebody go out into nature a lot. So maybe you've been doing this, or this person has. And there's something about the plants or something about the nature that's opening someone's heart. It's sort of prying open someone's heart to maybe feel more connected to love again, or more connected to hope again. I'm hearing the name Stephen. The outcome here. Yeah, wow, I'm seeing a vision of like a field of daisies, and then there's one sunflower in the middle, and that is you, or that's how they see it, you know, that's how they feel about this with you. So the outcome, the Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Moon. There is a kind of a feeling of thinking that It's almost like I need to embark on this journey. I need to do it. And see these melons here, it's like it would be very heavy to go up there. But I feel like there's a sense of urgency. This person, for some reason, or you even, you know, could be feeling a sense of urgency, increasing in consistency about like, I need to do it. There's something about, I'm seeing laughter, a lot of laughter. So maybe you both could even be, when you meet up or when you come together, there could be a lot of laughter or joy. Yeah, that just flew out. It just kind of flew. Commitment phobia. Okay. Again, this won't be for everyone. For some of you, you could be kind of giving this person a taste of their own medicine. You may not even be doing this intentionally. For some of you, yes, you could be dating somebody else or in the dating world, and this person knows that, so they kind of feel like that could be the sense of urgency. But it can also be indirectly, to where maybe you've kind of gone through a bit of a glow up, or you've changed here, and you are indirectly kind of giving this person a taste of their own medicine, or like I said before too, it's funny how things work. There's like a turnaround here. What is the outcome between you both in the next month or so? I'm sorry. Forgiven. Yeah, there's phone call. So I definitely think for some of you there could be a phone call. And I just looked at the clock, and it's, or not the clock, but the recording 3333. So yeah, there is something about a phone call for sure. And the Page of Wands, I mean, there could be a message coming in. There could be a phone call in some point in the future here. Some of you, this is going to happen super suddenly. It could even happen like in the middle of the night or something, I'm getting, or it could happen like when you really suddenly. But I'm hearing again, there's dangerous territory. The moon, it feels like there's a feeling of a lot of maybe still some fear around this. Like this is kind of dangerous almost to tread into. Someone feels that way. But I'm hearing it's irresistible. So there's like an irresistible pull. So I mean, I definitely feel with the forgiven, the I'm sorry, the Page of Wands, some of you will at the very least maybe get an apology, and it will lead you to feel that you can forgive this person. Ten of Pentacles. For some, I will say that there may be you kind of letting it, I'm hearing letting bygones be bygones or something, or like letting it go. So maybe even you're going to come to release, because with the Five of Wands, if this reading does resonate with you, it's probably likely that you are in some disagreement with this person, or maybe you just kind of left on terms that you're both kind of, there's tension here. So I feel like there's a release. It's almost like a feeling of like, let's just at least kind of put it behind us, or at least let's be friends, or something like that. I'm getting, at least that's what someone wants. And it feels like I'm hearing it's going to sort of give an opportunity to climb the ladder again. So it's very much about patience here. I feel like there could be an opportunity to talk, to forgive, to apologize, a phone call about this. And then after you kind of put it behind you, it's like maybe you start from square one, or even for some of you, if you decide, you may walk away though. Or you may just say, I need some time to think about this. Again, there's a feeling of like tables have turned a little bit here. So I think that you will sort of be in charge in a way. Let me get one last card here, and then I'm going to pull some messages. What is the outcome in the next month or so? I'm seeing a tiger's eye crystal. That could mean something for someone. The outcome in the next month or so between you and this person. Again, there's a fear of like being in the limelight or being in the spotlight in terms of this connection is scary somehow. It's like the moon. We have seduced. Yeah, it's like I'm getting a lot of mixed bag here, like a mixed bag, like you don't know what you're going to get. So I do feel like this could be a little bit like the outcome is that you're going to be a bit skeptical. They also are somebody who maybe still works through, like, is this really, am I really ready for this? Do I really want this? So I think that the outcome is that there, again, maybe a conversation or a desire to apologize. But further than that apology, it seems to be unknown. Because I think it depends on how you react, what you say, what you want. And I'm also getting too that if you do have a phone call with each other, it may be that you're not gonna, like, you're both not gonna say everything that you want to say. So maybe, I mean, that could be advice that if you do have things you want to say, maybe get it off your chest. But it's almost like I'm picking up on a phone call that is like a little bit not tense, but like a little bit held back. Like, I don't know what to say, especially if maybe it's been a while, or if you don't really know what you want. Something feels a little bit like I don't know how to respond to what you're saying, or like maybe they hold back, like they have an intention to say sorry, but then they kind of end up holding back what they really want to say. So there's a little bit of uncertainty with this kind of outcome and phone call. I don't know why I'm saying ping pong. Somebody could play ping pong, or maybe it's like your conversation will be kind of like ping pong, like who's gonna say anything. So let's see what they want to say to you to close up the reading. So whoever this person is, what does this person want to say to you? Yeah, they're showing me musical chairs, and when I divided the deck, we have drama. So if this person, because we did have a little bit of, shady energy here, a little bit with the karmic partner, the justice. If there is a karmic partner involved, or even with the Ten of Pentacles, it could be factors, there is distance maybe. It's almost like playing musical chairs, like, who's going to get the last chair? So it's like, I feel like this person is, somehow they have many roles to play, kind of thing. So what does this person want to say to you, Pile 3? Or where did that come from, Pile 3? I'm not even doing a pick a card reading. I have no idea. Maybe some of you watched Pile 3 in a pick a card reading that I did, or maybe on my other channel. I don't know. What does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? There is much more than meets the eye. The way that I act isn't a true reflection of my feelings. If I told you the truth, you would be shocked. I'm afraid of your reaction. I just want to hold you and be close to you. Yeah, this is the whole reading was talking too about like the fear of of saying it, with the pride and everything. So this person could have like a whole lot to say, but it's like that could be why there's tension on the phone call, because it's like they almost like want to say so many things, but they're holding back because this person has these layers to them here that they're holding back. And if this is somebody that you're already in contact with, I think that there's a lot more feelings, especially if it's a newer connection that they have for you, that they're really just struggling to say outright to you. And so just know that there's a lot more to this person's feelings. I'm seeing somebody eating pancakes on a Sunday too. We have separation. Being away from you has made me realize how much I love you. I want a second chance. And there's the glow up. You've changed, and I have definitely noticed. Shady, I know you have many reasons not to trust me. I'm trying to be more open with you. Yeah, so that summarizes it. I do feel like this is somebody who, even if it's just been a temporary rift here, or for others it could be a separation for a while, this is definitely somebody who has I mean, to be honest, I really am getting a pretty strong feeling of certainty coming from this person, knowing that they messed up, or knowing that you were the one that got away, or you are the one that got away. And like I said, with the glow up, the tables have turned. I really do feel like it's in your hands. For you, the viewer, you have the opportunity to do whatever you want now moving forward. I think that, again, there may be a phone call that will eventually come up here where this person may not be able to hold back what they want to say. But just know, if there is kind of a bit of like silence on the phone call, or if you feel like, you expect more from this person, a lot of it is because they're afraid to really open up, and they're afraid to be honest about how they truly feel. And that could be where, you have a choice to make about, do you really want, are you going to wait for that? Are you going to accept that? Or are you going to kind of move on in the meantime until they have the courage to be more open with you? Because it is definitely somebody who's going to struggle with being just, here's how I feel and this is what I want. They're going to be a little bit like, I'm not getting they're deceptive anymore. I think they've learned that lesson, but they are going to be a little bit like, just, I guess, fearful, a little bit, like fickle kind of, so maybe even wanting to seduce you. But again, I'm not getting it's in a way of them wanting to do that to take advantage or anything. I'm not getting that, but I am getting that they want to almost, they're just drawn to you right now, and they feel like they want to be in the moment and kind of see where you're at, test the waters in a way. And they really do want to just say, I'm sorry, and this is how I really feel, but it's going to be hard for them to do that. And maybe it will kind of depend on how you react. But I hope that this reading could help. Pile 3, I guess. I hope that this could help, and let me know if this resonates with you. And I hope that this could bring you some clarity. Take care, and lots of love. Blessings. Thanks.